division, he fought him.
Denzel Chapman, Colin Caprini.
He was fighting at 145.
Bobby Johnson. I mean, think about this. Think
Look
of
at this man.
185. Think of him fighting at 145.
And then he
absolutely
told us,
insane.
He told us, Colin Caprini had him on the ropes, ready to take him out, and he landed a bomb.
Absolute
Closed
bomb.
the show. He's a guy that's done that many times, like he's come back from the brink. But right now, I think he faces maybe the toughest test of his career.
Absolutely.
Thomas Gant, though, he's fought a lot of killers. He's a guy who's turned down fights because he said they were too easy. He likes a challenge. He's fought the likes of Thomas Gant, who we've seen 8-0 in the last probably 7 months, which is bananas, knocking on the door of the UFC. Here's another man who's knocking on the door of bigger things. This guy is a man we will probably see in the UFC one day. Wow. Jonathan Kunneman, 8-0 as a pro, all by stoppage. 5 submissions, 3 knockouts or TKOs. Trains out of an Elevation Fight Team and Jackson Week. He's at 2 of the best camps in the country.
Yep. He's got 7 straight first-round finishes. When you're talking finishes, 7 straight first round.
I saw this man on a YouTube reel just today sparring hard with Justin Gaethje.
Yeah.
He's a guy who's training with the best of the best. What kind of confidence do you think that gives you?
Last time we saw him at NLC, he was in company of Devin Clark, another UFC vet, light heavyweight, who competed in a heavyweight grappling match for us. Jon Kunneman is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd be willing to bank that a title win here tonight gets him a call from Dana White's Contender Series.
You know, Connor
or the Ultimate Fighter.
Connor for Colorado, it's where he's fighting out of. But I think that's by way of Chechnya.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the co-main event of the night.
Don't mind my table dancing. I didn't know what to do.
I wasn't going to do it.
Cagefighting professional middleweight MMA championship. Fighting out of the blue corner, the challenger, a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 2 wins, 1 loss. He stands at 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighing at 183.8 pounds. Representing New Lexington, Ohio, Skyler Mauller. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the champion, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 8 wins, 0 losses. He stands at 5 feet 11 inches tall and 185 pounds. Representing Elevation Fight Team in Denver, Colorado, Jon AK-47 Kunneman.
This co-main event is going to be 3 5-minute rounds.
For the NLC Pro Middleweight Championship, and we are underway.
They touch gloves, and huge overhand right from Jon Kunneman out of the gate.
Massive bombs.
Skyler Mauller almost pulls him on top of him. And he's in half guard, but now
and
Kunneman moved to side control. And
we've seen the strength of Skyler Mauller, Elijah, and
this was a terrible place to end up, though, right out of the gate, underneath Jon Kunneman, who is a dominant wrestler.
Well, think of the strength that he has to be able to outpower Skyler Mauller.
Takes him out effortlessly. And now he's going to start raining some punishment down. He's hunting. I thought he was going to hunt for that arm for a moment.
He's staying heavy.
And there he goes. He's thinking about that Americana, which he's finished 1 fight before by key lock here. But beautiful job bucking by Skyler Mauller. You see that strength and that power. He's at least aware of that arm lock. Jonathan Kunneman now just going to soften him up. And he does. Just peppering him with some shots. And now he's starting to peel those arms off again. Thinking about the arm triangle now.
He looks to buck and roll, does Skyler Mauller to no avail.
Skyler Mauller, though,
nice ground.
Now we see Kunneman realizing I can just pound this guy out. And he postures up.
Yep.
He's got such a good base. It's going to be hard for Mauller to buck him off. Mauller needs to try to escape more technically. There's that arm triangle, and
Kunneman's
he's
looking
deep on it. He's just going to sink in here now and step
Yeah,
to the side.
there it is.
And I think that's
Skyler's.
going to be it. But Skyler's getting to his side here.
Oh.
Excellent work.
Yeah, he's creating the space and trying to follow him.
Mauller was almost out, and Kunneman did a great job flowing back to that position he needs to be in, and he's going to sink down and just slowly apply pressure. But it's Mauller, if you can get to your side, you're not going to get choked here. Now
Mauller doing a good job of remaining defensively sound here.
Mauller, see how he's using that knee on belly now to flatten him out.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent work from Kunneman. He's getting deeper and deeper, and there it is.
That was the submission.
Beautiful work.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elijah is going to step in and speak to our winner, Jon Kunneman. He made it look easy. This will be Jon Kunneman's 8th straight first round win.
Wow.
8 straight first round finishes. I really hope Elijah asks him what Jon expects to come next.
Yeah.
Because if I'm Jon, I'm fully banking on somebody calling me.
Oh, yep.
I mean, he just earned a title, 7 fights in 2024, 7 fights, 8 straight first round finishes. I mean, if that's not speaking to somebody up
You said
high,
so his career went
I believe in 2022,
pro career.
pro career,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee called a stoppage to this fight. 2 minutes and 16 seconds into round 1. For your winner, by submission via arm triangle, and still, Jonathan AK-47 Kunneman!
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give it up for one of the scariest men we've seen around these parts in a long time, Jon AK-47 Kunneman. My friend, you're climbing up to 9-0 now as a professional. That means you're knocking on the door of some big things. New line cage fighting champion. What's next for you? What are your plans?
Man, I just got to keep climbing the ranks, keep fighting. I appreciate Keith, New Line Cage Fighting, one of the most well-ran shows for up-and-comers like me. And man, all you guys need to be, if you aren't a fan of New Line, you should be. Everyone should be at every show because they do it really well down here, and we appreciate it.
Now, one thing I wanted to ask you, you're from Denver, Colorado, training at Team Elevation, you've spent time at Jackson Wink. What kind of confidence does that give you, training with the most elite guys in the sport? I saw you sparring with Justin Gaethje. I'm sure there's a lot more big names. What's that like?
Man, it just gives you the recognition to see everything you see in a fight. I've been in there with John Jones. I've been in there with Gaethje. I've been in, sparring rounds with some world champions. And if I can see what they do to me, I've seen it all in here already before I've been here. So, and I need to take a second. 2 things. One, shout out to my sponsors, DCF Guns, right here. These guys are the best gun store in Colorado. Shout out to Scott Johnson with 2J Transportation. And one last thing, we flew into Cincinnati. If anyone in here wants to drive me to Cincinnati after the fight, come see me. I'll be over there. Appreciate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jon Kunneman. Give him a ride to Cincinnati. Let's go!
Say I'm good-hearted, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. No. Till the battle's won, still king